The sound hit me like a sonic boom across the weight room floor. That's my machine. I clearly marked it with my gym bag. The voice belonged to a woman in her late 40s, dressed head to toe in coordinated hot pink athletic wear that had probably never seen actual sweat. Her name, as I would soon learn, was Patricia Brenneman, and she had apparently decided that FitLife Gym in suburban Columbus operated under her personal reservation system. I'm Jake Morrison, 32 years old, and I work as a software developer downtown. I'd been coming to this gym for 3 years, always at 6 a.m. sharp. And I'd never seen anything quite like what was about to unfold. Patricia stood near the cable machines, pointing dramatically at the leg press, where a confused college kid was just trying to do his workout. But here's the kicker, she wasn't even using the leg press. She had a yoga mat spread out at the squat rack, her water bottle marking territory at the bench press, and her purse sitting on the leg press like some kind of medieval claim to land. The poor kid, who couldn't have been more than 20, slowly got up from the leg press, looking around for support. That's when I decided to step in. "Excuse me," I said, keeping my voice steady and professional, "but you can't reserve multiple pieces of equipment. That's not how any gym works." Patricia whipped around to face me, her ponytail swinging like a weapon. Her face flushed deeper than her workout clothes as she announced to the entire gym floor, "I pay $120 a month for a premium membership. That gives me priority access." The morning crowd had stopped their workouts to watch the drama unfold. Regular members exchanged knowing glances. Apparently, this wasn't Patricia's first performance. She marched over to the leg press, shooing the college kid away with her manicured nails like she was dismissing a servant. "This is mine for the next 45 minutes, she declared, despite having 2 other machines apparently reserved. "I'm doing a circuit training routine that I found on Instagram, and it specifically requires timed rotations between these exact 3 machines." That's when things got interesting. The gym manager, a former college football player named Derek Thompson, had been watching from his office. Derek was the kind of guy who could bench press a small car but spoke with the patience of a kindergarten teacher. He walked over slowly, deliberately, making sure Patricia saw him coming. "Patricia," he said, his voice carrying that perfect blend of authority and exhaustion, "we've had this conversation before. 1 person, 1 machine at a time. That's clearly posted on the rules board." Patricia pulled out her phone with a flourish that would make a magician jealous. "I have screenshots," she announced triumphantly, "of the gym's website that says premium members get enhanced equipment access. That clearly means I can use multiple machines." She waved her phone around, showing what appeared to be a heavily edited screenshot where she'd added her own text in Microsoft Paint. The font didn't even match. Derek didn't even blink. "Enhanced equipment access means you can use the sauna and get free towel service. It doesn't mean you can claim half the weight room like it's your personal kingdom." The growing crowd of gym members started to chuckle. Someone in the back actually started slow clapping before stopping when Patricia shot them a death glare. She stomped her foot, actually stomped it like a toddler, causing her pink sneakers to squeak against the rubber floor. "This is discrimination," she shrieked, her voice climbing octaves. "I'm being targeted because I'm a successful woman who knows what she wants." She pulled out a laminated card from her gym bag. I kid you not, she had created her own VIP gym member identification card, complete with her photo and a gold star sticker. "I made this to show my status," she said, holding it up like it was a government badge. "I've been a member for 6 months, which makes me senior to most of these people." The college kid from earlier had found his courage and piped up. "Lady, I've been coming here since high school." "That's 4 years." Patricia dismissed him with a wave. "Time doesn't equal dedication. I come here 3 times a week." Someone else called out, "Yeah, and spend most of it taking selfies." The crowd laughed, and Patricia's face went from pink to purple. She decided to escalate further. Patricia pulled out a measuring tape from her bag, because apparently she carried one, and started marking off distances around the leg press. According to my research, she announced, now sweating from anger rather than exercise, I'm entitled to a 3-foot personal space bubble around any equipment I'm using. That means nobody can use the machines within 3 feet of where I am. Derek's patience finally cracked. Patricia, that's enough. You're disrupting everyone's workout. You need to either follow the rules or leave. She spun around to face him, her eyes blazing with entitled fury. I want to speak to the owner. I want to file a formal complaint. I'm going to sue this establishment for emotional distress and violation of consumer rights. That's when Derek smiled. It wasn't a happy smile. It was the smile of someone who had been waiting for this moment. I am the owner, Patricia. I bought this place from the previous owner 2 months ago, and looking at your membership history, you've had 17 complaints filed against you in 6 months. That's almost 3 per month. He pulled out his tablet, scrolling through what was apparently a lengthy digital file. Multiple members have reported you for equipment hoarding, taking photos of people without consent for your gym fail social media account, and trying to sell pyramid scheme protein shakes in the locker room, Derek continued, reading from his screen. You've been given warnings each time, which you've ignored. Patricia's mouth opened and closed like a fish gasping for air. Those complaints are all lies. It's a conspiracy. Derek turned his tablet around, showing security camera footage. There was Patricia, clear as day, setting up what looked like a pop-up shop for diet supplements near the water fountain. Another clip showed her placing her belongings on 5 different machines during peak hours. The final clip showed her yelling at an elderly man for using her treadmill, even though she was across the room on a bike. This is your final warning, Derek said firmly. One more incident, and your membership is terminated. No refund. Patricia's eyes went wide. You can't do that. I'll leave negative reviews on every platform. I'll call the Better Business Bureau. I'll contact the news. Channel 6 loves stories about small businesses discriminating against customers. Derek pulled out a document from his folder. Your membership contract, which you signed, clearly states that we reserve the right to terminate memberships for disruptive behavior. It also includes an arbitration clause, which means you can't sue us. Any disputes go through a mediator. He showed her the signature line. There was her name, with a little heart over the I in Patricia. The entire gym was now watching like it was the season finale of their favorite drama series. Patricia grabbed her yoga mat, her water bottle, and her purse in a huff. Fine, but I'm not done with this. She marched toward the exit but stopped for one final declaration. I'm starting my own gym with reservation systems and VIP cards and personal space bubbles. As she stormed through the door, she tried to slam it for dramatic effect, but it was one of those slow-closing hydraulic doors, so it just wheezed shut anticlimactically. The gym erupted in applause and laughter. Derek shook his head, making a note on his tablet, and normal life resumed at FitLife Gym. The college kid got back on the leg press. I returned to my deadlifts, and everyone had a story to tell. 2 weeks later, Patricia tried one more stunt. She showed up with a film crew, actually just her nephew with an iPhone, claiming she was documenting discrimination for her YouTube channel. She set up her equipment hoarding routine again, this time with commentary about her revolutionary workout method. She placed her gym bag on the leg press, her water bottle on the cable machine, and her towel on the bench press, narrating to the camera about efficient gym utilization for busy professionals. Derek didn't even come out of his office. He just sent the front desk attendant with a printed letter. Patricia read it on camera, her face going pale. It was a membership termination notice, effective immediately. Her premium membership fee for the remaining 8 months, $960, was forfeit according to the terms she'd agreed to. She tried to argue with the front desk attendant, a 19-year-old named Tyler, who just kept repeating, "Ma'am, I just work here part-time." She demanded to see Derek, but he'd apparently anticipated this and wasn't even at the gym. Patricia threatened to call her lawyer, pulled out her phone, and dialed dramatically. Everyone could hear her leaving a voicemail because, of course, it was Saturday morning, and law offices were closed. The security footage of her final meltdown somehow made its way online. Derek would neither confirm nor deny uploading it, and Patricia became a local meme. Leg press lady was what they called her. Her Instagram post about starting her own gym got 12 likes, all from her family members. Her GoFundMe to fight gym discrimination raised $37, which appeared to be all her own contributions under different names. The final blow came when she tried to join CrossFit Courage, the only other gym within 10 miles. They'd already seen the video. The owner took one look at her and said, "Our insurance doesn't cover that kind of liability." She tried Planet Fitness next, then Snap Fitness, then even the YMCA. Word had spread through the local fitness community like wildfire. Last I heard, Patricia was driving 45 minutes each way to a gym in the next county where they hadn't heard of her yet. But according to my buddy who works out there, she's already trying to implement a machine reservation app that nobody asked for. The gym owner told her if she mentions it one more time, she's out. Her premium membership loss at FitLife came to $960. Her gas money driving to the distant gym probably costs her an extra $100 a month. Her gym discrimination lawyer consultation fee was $300 just to be told she had no case. Total cost of her entitlement, approximately $2,360 and counting, plus whatever dignity she had left after becoming the most infamous gym member in Central Ohio.